plays games with Steve
and Jason.
Fighting Vipers.
It's time to play Fighting Vipers. This is sent to us by Eris TGD. Thank you, Eris. And they actually sent a Sega Saturn, but unfortunately... Whoa.
Don't worry.
What, is that part of the game?
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay. So, unfortunately, when I moved, I think maybe parts of it got missing or something. So we still have the main console, but we actually invited our friend Jason, because one... we've been wanting to get him on. Hello, say hi, Jason.
Hello, everybody.
We've been wanting to get him on for a while. We've mentioned before. But more importantly, he's a Sega Saturn. And that's the only reason we wanted him here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kidding. Jason is lovely. And I don't know what the fuck this is.
It's the intro, baby.
Yeah.
Look at it.
No, I know, but this game, I've never heard of this in my life. I mean, graphics haven't progressed beyond this.
We got a Mega Man cosplayer.
shit. Yeah.
We got, was it Esmeralda? She was a rollerblader.
I think that was a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure guy.
Yeah.
That guy kind of looks like Blank from Final Fantasy VII.
Honey.
All right, was that his name? What's the guy from Avalanche? Not Blank. It's
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Figs or Wedge.
Biggs. Yeah, I'm Blank is from Final Fantasy IX. So this is a fighting game, right? Mm-hmm. We only have one controller, though. Which is a shame, because Jason is a fighting game fiend.
I love fighting games.
So I might have to pass the controller. I'll probably pass him in like the first 5 minutes, just to have him demonstrate. Jason, what is the fighting game you are best at?
I think I always do best at like the Street Fighter series. Like that's I think like
who do you play?
Nice.
I usually like M. Bison if he's available, but you know he's not in every game. So in the current iteration, I'm playing Marissa.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We got Grace, Bon, Raxel. This is just what the JoJo guy, right?
Yeah.
Jotaro. Raxel, Tokyo, Sanmon, Jane. What does that say?
Candy.
God, that is a bad font choice for that.
And Mega Man.
And Picky.
He's got a skateboard that he smacks people with.
Oh, so you've played this?
Yeah.
I mean, that's right. You've played every fighting game.
Yeah, this was in the arcades, like with so many like other like Virtua Fighter was such a big hit, and I think it was 3D game after 3D game after.
Let's make ourselves feel old and look at all their ages.
That's right. Yeah, I just noticed that.
19,
17,
18.
8. Oh my God, they're all fucking children.
Yeah, no, not even a single 20-year-old.
Yeah, Child Fighter. I'll pick. It picked for me.
Time ran out.
They're like,
It's an old game, where they get impatient.
Okay, well, I'll be JoJo. What's this JoJo's name? Jotaro?
Jotaro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only seen part 1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ooh.
fuck. Okay.
I think this game's gimmick is like everybody has kind of like armor pieces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like it's like you could actually see like break and wear
Is there
and
like
tear
a
from
move list?
damage.
Nope. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've never played a Sega Saturn ever.
Same.
And so
It's my first time like just witnessing one right in front of me.
And Jason, you bought this pre-COVID, right?
Yes,
So you haven't
just-
actually played that much of it.
Nope, I got this just before COVID happened.
Uh-huh.
And after COVID happened, I don't know if you all recall, but people got really normal about collecting retro games.
Yeah, they got super normal about it. And prices became even more reasonable.
Yeah.
Same with Pokemon cards and everything else.
Yeah.
So this Saturn was kind of like the end of my era of collecting stuff.
I remember, you could get before the pandemic, you could get a complete GameCube for like $40.
How much does it go for now?
Not too much more, but I think like I wouldn't be surprised if like 100 is like the average price.
Yeah. Like anything that was like maintained, it's like close to its like say retail, like original retail price just got nuts. Like at least doubled in price since then.
Do you recall what kind of, is this like a quarter circle type game, or is it like a...
I don't know. It's hard to tell with these like 3D ones. I'm guessing it's kind of like directions. Okay. Like forward will do a unique move, down will do a unique move. Like sometimes in Tekken there'll be things like while rising. So like once you release from crouching, it'll do stuff. So I don't know which school of thought it takes from, but I'm guessing it's kind of like that. This is one of those like Like I think it's probably got like punch, kick, and block.
shit.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the armor break kind of like gimmick for this one.
I see. Now, I asked you what fighting game you're the best at, but what's your favorite fighting game?
Ooh, I think Third Strike or Street Fighter 4 probably are the most close to my heart because I've met so many of my like long-term friends playing those games.
Yeah.
And I think Third Strike was the time where like what I truly understood what I was doing clicked for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like that kind of opened up fighting games in a big way.
So, as someone who is just obviously clearly doesn't understand fighting games, can you say it clicked for you?
Yeah.
Can you sort of describe like that initial step when you were like from kind of like, oh, just kind of messing around with it, you know, to like, oh, I kind of like get it. Like I kind of understand the nuances and what is, how would you describe that sort of feeling when you first got into the genre?
Yeah, I think it's just like when you first get in, it's like even doing like the motions, right? Like like for some people doing like a quarter circle forward to do a fireball, like even for me that was tough.
Yeah.
So like
very tough. Yeah.
I ended up getting into characters who were like charge characters. So you hold back for a sec, and then you hit forward in a button and it doesn't move. Like characters like Blanca and M. Bison all play like that.
Yeah.
And when like how the strategy of a game clicked for me is when like I no longer had to struggle to do any of those moves.
Okay.
And like I had that down, and it was just like, oh, okay. And then I could now think like strategy is like, oh, this move will like reach out from like so far, like in like you know, this is the space that character plays in. If I can keep him out of there, then I can play the range. So like I had more room for like strategy and stuff like that.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you read the manga Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games?
Yes.
Love
it.
Fucking good.
It's really good.
Do you know that one, Steve?
You've told me about it. but
Okay, yeah.
I've
Like I don't play
read it.
fighting games, and I still love it. But yeah, it's the premise is it's called Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games, but it's about young ladies at a. It's like a girls' school that
Young ladies.
they love fighting games, and they're just like they get super hardcore into it, and like it's really entertaining. Great drawings, like really fun sort of dynamics. Just watching them just scream bloody murder at each other. It's really good. But yeah, it's always been a genre that's kind of intimidated me. Because part of what you're saying, like the inputs can be pretty difficult for someone who's not familiar, right?
Yeah.
I remember I bought. This was before I really knew fighting games. I was like, oh, that Blaze Blue looks cool. I like the character design. And I tried playing. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not good.
That was me playing like Dragon Ball Fighters years ago.
Oh,
Like, I was
yeah.
doing the training and got to the point where it's like, okay, now do this, and I'm like, I think I'm done.
Now, Jason, real quick,
Yeah.
something that you're not the first guest to struggle with this, but you got to stay forward on the mic.
Okay. Yeah.
This mic, you always have to. I know it's polite and tempting to look at the person when they're talking.
Right, but no eye contact. All right. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I have to.
This mic is very
Do
like
what I do.
Yeah.
forward. Yeah.
I gotta kill that part of myself that wants to like engage with the
Nope.
person I'm talking to.
No, absolutely not.
All our conversations
This
are
is a
forced,
Discord call.
Yeah.
disingenuine. We're
I mean, you can look, but when you're talking,
Yeah.
just make sure you're back forward on that.
All right. Eyes on the prize.
And actually, is that mic right in front of your mouth?
Yeah. Back forward. Huh?
No, you're good. It's just from my angle. See, I don't look at people from the
Yeah.
side,
Because
so
you're a
I-
professional.
I've been keeping an eye on the laptop. during
Okay.
this,
Yeah, no, his levels look good.
Yeah.
And let's keep talking about the levels.
even louder
Yeah.
than me.
That-
Wow, look at those levels.
And that is a fucking feat to be louder than Steve.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. But yeah, fighting games are. Ooh. Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
He's gone.
I love them crashing through shit. That's
Yeah.
so
It's so
fucking
sick.
good.
Oh, he came back after that.
It took like an awkward elevator ride. I'm like, all right. just
Yeah.
gotta get back up there. It took like 30 minutes, but Raxel has patience.
Yeah.
I like the.
I'd be very intimidated seeing him come back for round 2.
You're like, I thought you fucking died. No. Ooh, come on.
He really just flies off on this one.
I like how Guilty Gear has Axel. This game has Raxel.
Yeah.
We have Axel at home.
Yeah, then we just need a Baxel and a Maxel and
She is 100% from Aliens 2.
I forget that character's name. Never actually seen Aliens 2 all the or Aliens. You're saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Aliens. Yeah.
I've actually only seen the first one.
Yeah.
But I know the second one's supposed to be kind of like an action movie.
Yeah.
It's very Terminator in terms of like the first one's the horror movie, the second one's the action.
I need to watch
Yeah. It's great.
Jason, something that I kind of not discovered about you, but it came up in conversation was I didn't realize you're kind of, I wouldn't say like a cinephile, but like you know your movies. Like
that happened when what's the website?
Letterboxd.
Letterboxd. When I was like filling stuff in and just like, I guess I have seen a lot of movies because my mom loves. I mean, we grew up in California. Movies was like, and everyone sees movies. It's not exclusive to California, but my mom just loves seeing film in general. So it's just always been like that's what we're gonna do.
What's your favorite movie?
I think like City of God. It's like
it's a great movie.
I love that film. Yeah. So many like really like great characters. Like it moves and like it's paced really well.
Kind of a tough watch, but
it's also
really great.
Yeah, it's tough, but it's also like fun. There's like a lot of life. It's a great film.
I love that movie. I remember because I think Letterboxd.
Damn.
Oh, hey, that's
Jason, avenge me.
Did you like the Aliens?
you made it pretty far.
Yeah, I got pretty far.
Ooh.
But I think a lot of people kind of just casually
Those are
watch
the top
movies,
ones.
and so they haven't seen that many. But Jason, have you played a fighting game?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the. What are the actual
To be fair,
controls
I threw
here?
you into stage 8. Yeah. Ooh, that was.
Ooh.
You know what? We should. How many continues do you think they give you on this sucker? You should be
Probably
fine.
enough.
You'll be fine. You'll be
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my god. Oh, he bounced back. You see?
I was like surprised because I felt like the other fighting games we played, as soon as like we got like 3 fights in, I'm like, all right, now it's like way harder.
And I hand it over to Steve,
Forget about it,
and
yeah.
then he doesn't do any better because neither of us are good at fighting games.
Does he not have a punch?
I don't know.
He doesn't seem to do it. He just does this kind of. Is that the block?
I guess.
Okay, there, B. Oh my gosh.
You got this.
Ooh, let me give it another try.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dying.
Yeah, and in the console version, I'm like, do you just get infinite continues on this?
I hope so.
Ooh,
There we go. I figured
now
out the
you're
buttons.
cooking. Now you're cooking. Oh shit!
I was using like a bunch of the top buttons, and I think I was just hitting like grab or block over and over.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh fuck!
That was terrifying.
There's a lot of bounce on that rope.
Yeah. That is quite dangerous.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I guess you got fighting. Jason's got fighting games. You got movies. What are some other interests that you're like, I'm really into blank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see me for board games at your place.
Yeah, Jason is one of my board game buddies.
I've tried to convince you to try Magic a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. I have played it once, like a long time ago, and it is a good game.
Yeah.
But it's not something where I like see. I feel like there's not really any trading or card game like that where I've been like, this is my shit.
Yeah.
I only do this. I tend to just want to play as many different board games as possible. But
Yeah. Ooh, this is the
is-
boss.
is Mr.
His name's BM.
I was gonna ask if Mr. Bowel Movement here is the final boss.
What do you think it actually is? Is it probably like Beast Man or something?
Yeah, right?
I'm going to search. I'm going to have you both take a guess.
They couldn't get the rights from Mattel.
Oh, is that a toy?
Yeah, that's a character from
Yeah,
Masters of the
Beastman,
Universe.
Battle Master.
All right, I'm going to look up his name. You tell me, both of you give me your best guess as to what it stands for.
If it's not Beastman or Beastmaster,
Yeah. Maybe it's Big Michael.
I do like Big Michael.
Big Mac.
Ooh.
I'm actually having trouble even finding what it stands for. Let me see.
Ooh.
Apparently he has a
Oh no.
different name.
No.
He stomped. Yeah, he stomped you.
He
there.
stomped me. Yeah.
Ah, okay. I think what it is this character is apparently named Mahler, Mahler, and I guess this is like a powered up version of him called BM, which Wikipedia says might be named after a musician who was known as Big Mahler. So you were actually not that far off, Jason.
Oh, okay.
It was close to Big Michael, but I'm gonna call him Big Michael.
I said Big Mac.
Yeah, Big Mike. Oh, it's over for you. Ah, shit.
What'd you say, Steve?
I said Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big
oh.
Mac. Yeah.
They named the burger after.
This is when Little Mac grows up and becomes a villain.
Yeah.
Your
So-
recovery is pretty fast.
So here's a question. Damn, you're getting to this.
Ooh, you got. I spoke too soon.
What fighting game would you recommend to someone if they're just?
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's that 90s balance for fighting games where it's like, you know, he's suddenly gonna activate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Street Fighter games just because like they're, you know, the genre like standard.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of games that now, like don't have, like they're starting to like get rid of like motions for a few things where you can just press down and do stuff.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that's fine. It always like it's gonna be like in the game itself, like does it work or does it not?
Sure.
What do you
But
mean
yeah,
by that exactly?
Yeah, I think.
Because it's like instead of quarter circles, it's just like buttons.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
an
like
option,
Yeah,
right?
and
Yeah,
it's like how it's balanced around that, and like,
Kind of like, is that kind of like how Fighters plays, where it's like,
I think Fighters has motions
Yeah.
from what I recall. Yeah. But there is like some things where you can hit like forward and a button.
yeah,
We did it.
I was fighting Vipers. Oh, you can let the credits roll.
Yeah.
old arm
Bon
Stone
versus
Town.
Bon.
And this is like is this actual footage from your fights? Because that's pretty cool.
I wonder. It looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, wow, it's amazing
That's
that
cool.
it retains that.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
If that's the case, that is actually really neat.
Because I remember you breaking her armor
Yeah.
at those points, and that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
enjoying the stars in a hot bath in a metal tub.
What a man.
But yeah, I think the best fighting game to start with is something that you're starting from zero with another friend that's interested in it, and you both kind of like learn and grow together.
Cool. I'm glad I don't feel bad for it. It's like, yeah, I don't really feel inclined to play with people that are like super good at a game. It's
Yeah.
just-
That is hard though, right? Yeah, like with a game like this, like if you want to play it with someone who's extremely good at it, they either have to hold back,
Yeah.
or they just fucking demolish you, right?
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like even something like Smash Bros, which is much more, you know, newbie friendly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people will kick your ass, but
Wow.
you can turn items on, you can do stuff to kind of like balance it,
Yeah.
make it so that there's more of a fighting chance, pun intended. So, yeah, I remember. Like when back when Jay was like, I want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with you for my birthday, and I was like, you're gonna kick my ass. He's like, I know. I'm like, yeah,
It's my birthday.
that's fair. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, he's like, I've taken enough fucking L's from you. It's time for the Jay overwhelming W. Ooh. Put your name in.
Wow. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
J. M. D.
And
See where you rank. Oh, you rank number 1. Yeah, there
number
you go.
one.
Hell
hey.
yeah, baby. That was a team effort too.
Yeah.
We both.
Suck it,
Steve
Jane.
didn't do anything.
I was here
Yeah.
for support.
Yeah.
Moral support.
What time are we at?
Yeah.
That's the episode?
Yeah, we could
Shit,
end it
yeah.
here.
I mean, that was pretty fun. Like, I feel like we've had a pretty bad track record with fighting games on this channel, and that one was surprisingly like entertaining. Like, I loved the breaking through animations. Like, yeah, it was cute.
Fighting Vipers.
Yeah, fighting vipers. Jason will obviously no. Jason's gone. for one. See you later, buddy. No, we're gonna keep doing our Sega Saturn journey. Tomorrow. Bye.
See you at the next one.